Now we do have a next question over here. So in the next question, we are supposed to figure out the area. Okay. What is given to us? According to that, we are supposed to figure out area. Okay. So now if we are going with this, so there are the three figures what is given to us. And after finding the area, we need to arrange them in ascending order as well. So if we are going with the first figure, so we can clearly see the first figure is a parallelogram and the area of the parallelogram is what? Base into height. Base is given to us, which is 2.5 for the first figure. We will go with the formula base into height. Base is what? 2.5 and height is what? 4. So when we are going to solve it, we will be getting 10 centimeters square. Okay, that will be the area of the first figure. Now, when we are moving towards the second figure, so in the second figure, what we can see, this is a triangle, and for the area of the triangle, we do have half into base into height. Correct? So here we will be getting half into 4 into 2.8. So when we are going to solve it further, so this 4 we can cut it to 2 times. So we will be getting 5.6 centimeters square over here. When we are moving towards the third one, so we will be getting, again, this is the parallelogram, base into height we can apply. Base, if we are going to take 14, so height will be about 7. Okay, so height is 7 only, base is 14 only. So when we are going to figure out the area, so we will be getting 98 centimeters square. Correct? And we need to arrange them in ascending order. So the lowest one is second one. Okay, then after that, first one, then the last third one which should be there. Okay, so answer is second, first, and third, which is option D. Now, next is out of 1,67,000 people in a constituency, 57% are included in the electoral rolls. Find the number of the people that are not included over there. So 57% are included over there. Okay, so if we are going to if we are going to talk about the number of the people who are included over there, so that is gonna be about 57%. So the number of people who are not included over there. Okay, so that is gonna be what? 100 minus 57. That gives us what? 43%. Okay, and we are supposed to figure out that only. So for that, what we can do, we can simply figure out the 43% of 1,67,000. So when we are going to figure out 43% of this, okay, we will be getting 71,810. Okay, which is equals to option B. Next, how many times should a wheel of the diameter 14 meter rotate to go around the rectangular lawn of the length 85 meter and the breadth 47 meter? So how many times should a wheel of the diameter should rotate to go around the rectangular lawn of the length? So for that, what we need perimeter of rectangle. If we are going to figure out the perimeter of rectangle, we need to use the formula 2 into L plus B. Here the length is 85 and the breadth is 47. Okay, so when we are going to add them, so we will be getting what? 2 times 132. That gives us 264 meter. Okay, and since this wheel is rotating, okay, so for that also we need to figure out the circumference of wheel. And if we are going with the circumference of wheel formula, so that is what pi d, because diameter is given to us. And diameter is what? 14. So we can cut it. We will be getting is what? 44 meters. Okay, so the number of the, how many times it is going to rotate. Okay, so number of rotation, if we need to figure out. So simply what we can do, we can divide 264 by 44. So if we are dividing 264 by 44, we will be getting what? We are getting 6. So 6 rotations, 6 complete rotations will be there. Now, after this, we do have a next question, which is question number 16 only. And in question number 16, it is asking like we need to solve both the terms separately. And after that, we need to check like what we are going to get our answer, which side will be equal only. Okay. So first, since it is given to us in a mixed fraction form, so first we need to simplify them. So when we are going to simplify them, we will be getting like one side it is given to us 1 whole 5 by 7. Okay. Plus 2 whole 3 by 8. Okay. So 1 whole 5 by 7 gives us was 12 by 7. So let's write it first. It is 12 by 7. 12 by 7 times, if we are going to solve this, so 8 to the 16 plus 3, 19. So 19 by 8 plus 51 minus 75 divided by 1 whole 4 by 11. So that gives us what? 15 by 11. Okay. And let's solve this one first. Then we are going to jump towards the second one. So when we are going to solve this one first, okay, we will be getting it as Okay, so now if we need to solve it first, so what we can do, we can simply see like few of the things are here, what we can easily cut and easily solve. Okay, so first, since they are in the bracket, so first we need to solve these two only. So when we are going to solve these two, so what we can do, we can simply cut the 12 and 8 with the table of the two. Again, after solving the entire thing, we will be getting 57 by 14. Okay, then after this, what we have, we do have a plus 51, and this, since they are in the division, we need to solve that. Okay. Okay, so we need to solve them as well. So it gives us what, plus 51. And when we are going to solve them, since, so for solving this division, we need to reciprocate them and we are going to get like this, something like this. So this will give us 5 times and 5 11s are 55. So we are getting 55 over here. Okay, now we need to solve it further. So after solving it further, we are getting this, and 55, 1 minus 55, we will be getting as 57 by 14 minus 4. And when we are going to solve it, so for 14 fours are, we are getting it as 56 only, and 57 minus 56, we will be getting 1. So this side, we are getting 1 by 14. Okay. So this is the solution of the left hand side only. Now let's move towards the right hand side. The right hand side, if we are going to solve, so we will be getting what? 3 whole 2 by 5, which gives us what? 17 by 5 plus 62 minus 31 by 7 times 32 divided by 8 by 5. Correct? So here also we will apply the same thing what we did in the first one only, na? So, here these two, like 31 by 7 times 32, that is in a multiplication, and the last one it is in a division. Okay, so first we need to go with that only. So if when we are going to solve it, we will be getting. Okay, so after solving the entire thing, we will be getting something like 5 3 is 15 to 17, 62 minus. Okay. So let's solve this one first. So when we're going to solve this one first, like 1 by 7 times 32. So that gives us what, 992 by 7. Okay, and that we need to divide it by 8 by 5. So when we are going to divide it by 8 by 5, so that will turns into 5 by 8 only. Okay, and we need to divide that. Okay, so when we are going to divide it, we will be getting okay, so this the entire thing needs to be reciprocated. Okay, and when we are going to solve it, so after this, we are going to get 992. We can cut with 8 and 124 times. Okay, so we are going to get 17 by 5 plus 62 minus 124 times 124. We can cut with that table of 2, and that we can cut 62 times, and we need to do 62 times 5, and after that, we are going to get 310. Now we need to solve the entire thing, and after solving the entire thing, 5 we can take it as LCM. 17 plus 5 times 62, if we are going to do, we are getting 310, and minus this 310 times 5, that gives us 1550. Okay, so when we are going to solve it further, so 1550 minus 310 we need to do, and we will be getting 1240, and 1240 minus 17, we are going to get 1223 by 5, and that is in a negative, and this one is in a positive. So if we are going to compare both of them, like 1 by 14 and this thing, what we are getting in a negative, so definitely the positive one will be the bigger one. So option B will be the correct answer. Okay, now we are moving towards our next question. If we are going with the next question, so what we are getting, how many more squares must be shaded so that the unshaded fraction of the given figure is 2 by 5? Okay, so now we need to solve this. So how many more square must be needed okay, must be shaded so that the shaded fraction of the given figure becomes the 2 by 5. Okay, it is talking about the shaded fraction only. How many more square we need to be shaded? So first we need to figure out the total number of the squares. So that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So the total number of the squares what we have is 25. Out of that, how many squares must be shaded so that the unshaded fraction of the figure becomes 2 by 5. So first we need to figure out what is 2 by 5 of the entire figure. If we are figuring out the 2 by 5 of the entire figure, so that gives us what? 10. And according to the question, the fraction of the unshaded part. Okay, so the unshaded part fraction is what? That the number should be 10, 10 by 25. Then only we are going to get is 2 by 5 only. So if the unshaded fraction part are 10, so the shaded part needs to be what? Shaded part needs to be 25 minus 10, and that gives us what? 15. And how many are shaded now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 are shaded. We need to shade 15. So which means we need to shade how many more? We need to shade 3 parts more. So 3 will be the correct answer. Okay. Now if we are, the next question is also given to us. And if we are going with the next question. So this question is saying that the ratio between the percentage of M and N is 5:3. Okay, the ratio of the percentage of M and N is given to us 5:3. So we can take the percentage of M as, we can take as 5x, and N we can take as 3x. And if we are going according to the question, because it's saying the ratio between the M's age 4 years ago. So that will be what? 5x minus 4. And the N's age after 4 years, so that will be 3x plus 4. The ratio is what? 1:1. So when we are going to solve it, so we will be getting 5x plus 4 will equals to 5x minus 4, sorry. So 5x minus 4 will equals to 3x plus 4. So it will gives us 5x minus 3x is equals to 4 plus 4. So 2x gives us 8. The value of x we are getting as 4. So the value of x is what? 4. What is the ratio between the M stage and after 4 years and the N stage after 4 years ago? So if we are going to put the value of x as 4 over here, so their ages what we are going to get is the 5x we will be getting as 20, and the 3x we will be getting as 12. Okay. So what is the ratio of the M says after 4 years and N says 4 years ago? So after 4 years, it will be what? 20 plus 4, it becomes 24. And N says 4 years ago, so it becomes what? 12 minus 4, which is 8. And the ratio what we are going to get, that will be what? 3 by 1. So which means 3:1. So option D is going to be a correct answer. Now the next question. So the next question what we have is the following is divided by four. Okay, the following thing when we are going to solve it, so it will be divided by which of the options. So this is what 4 raised to the power 61 plus 4 raised to the power 62 plus 4 raised to the power 63 plus 4 raised to the power 64. Correct? That is given to us. So from the entire thing we know we can easily take 4 raised to the power 61 as common. If we are going to take it as common, so here at this place 1 will be left. Here at this place only 4 raised to the power 1 will left. Here 4 raised to the power 2 will left, and here 4 raised to the power 3 will left. So when we are going to solve it, it will give us 4 raised to the power 61 times 1 plus 4 plus 16 plus 4 raised to the power 3 gives us what? 64. Okay, so when we are going to add all of them together, so that gives us what? 85. So we are getting 4 raised to the power 61 times 85. And this 85, we are going to figure out the factors. We can easily write into the form of 5 times 17. And okay, and here, so it will be divided. It can be divided by 5, it can be divided by 17, it can be divided by 85. Okay, so out of the given option, we do have only 17. So that is the option C, which is only 17, is going to be a correct answer. Okay, now the next question. So if we are going with the next question, what we have, we need to figure out the area of the unshaded region over here. Okay, so to figure out the area of the unshaded region, what we need to do first, uh, we can see if we are going with the shaded part over here, no, so every time the shaded part is like this. Okay, this is what, this is the shaded part. Okay, so if we are going with one of the rectangle, no, so the area of this, all are similar rectangle only, and there are total 4 rectangles like this. So if we are going with that, we will be getting the area as xy. Okay, we are getting our area of one rectangle as xy. So since we do have four rectangles over here of the same side, okay, so the area of the four rectangles we will be getting as 4xy. And the area of the entire figure we need to take. So the area of this one part, one side we will be getting. Okay, first we need to figure out the side of this rectangle. So side of this rectangle, if we are going to solve, so we will be getting x, 2x plus x, which gives us 2x plus a, one side, which we can take as length, and the breadth, what we are going to take at is 2y plus a. Okay, so if we are going to figure out the area, so area we are going to get 2x plus a times 2y plus a. Okay, so when we are going to solve it, we will be getting 4xy plus 2ax plus 2ay plus a square. Okay, this we are getting. Okay, and this we can write it in another form as well. A square plus 4xy plus 2a, what we can take as common, x plus y. Okay, and we need to figure out the area of the unshaded region from that. So for that, what we need to do, we need to subtract the, for finding the area of the unshaded region, we need to subtract the shaded part. Okay, so from this, the entire thing, whatever we are getting, we are going to subtract this. So 4xy got cancelled. We are getting what, a square plus 2ax plus 2ay, which is option C. So option C is going to be a correct answer. Now we do have 21st question, and the 21st question is this. We need to divide it by this. We need to simplify the entire thing. That is very simple only. So a plus b, and the next what we have is a plus b whole square. Okay, and we need to divide both the expressions with each other. So when we are going to divide them, so what we are going to get? So how can we divide them? So it becomes what, a plus b whole square. We need to divide it with a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, and when we are going to divide it, so we know we can solve this identity first. Okay, so if we are going to solve this identity first, we will be getting a plus b. And if we are not going to solve this identity first, so what we can do, since we already know a square plus 2ab plus b square is the formula for a plus b whole square, we can replace it with this. We can cut it, and after cutting it, we are left with a plus b only. So option D is the correct answer. Next, which is question number 22. Question number 22, we are supposed to figure out the value of 3x minus 5, where the value of x is given to us like this. So in this type of question, every time we are starting solving from the bottom one only. When we are solving this 1 plus 1 by 4, so we will be getting 4 plus 1, 5 by 4. Correct? After that, we need to go with this step. So this is what? This is 3 plus 1 by 5 by 4. Okay, this is what? 3 plus 1 by 5 by 4, which means we are doing the reciprocal of 5 by 4. So when we are doing the reciprocal of 5 by 4, we are getting 3 plus 4 by 5. When we are solving it, so we are getting 19 by 5. Now we need to solve this. So it becomes what? It becomes 2 plus 1 by 19 by 5. So we will be getting 2 plus 5 by 19. And when we are going to solve it, so we are getting 38 plus 5, that gives us 42. 42 by 19. Now, this is the thing, we can solve it separately, because now in the entire thing we do have this thing. No? So this is the numerator, and that one the denominator. Denominator we have already solved, and after solving the denominator we are getting this. So let's solve the numerator. So when we are going to solve the numerator, so it will be what, 2 plus. So here also we do have this term. So first when we are going to solve this sum, the 3 whole 4 by 5. So that gives us 5 3 15 plus 4 19. 19 by 5. We are getting what, 2 plus 1 by 19 by 5. So 1 by 19 by 5 gives us what, 5 by 19. When we are going to solve it further, we are getting 42 by 19. Correct? So what we need to do when we are going to divide them, divide both of them equal. So we are getting the value of 42 by 19. We need to divide it by another 42 by 19. We are getting 1. And we are supposed to figure out the value of 3x minus 5. So 3 times 1 minus 5. That will give us 3 minus 5. That will give us answer as minus 2. So option D, minus 2 is the correct answer.